Hello everyone, I'm Sneha from the Dev Slot. This video is all about WhatATheme. Here we will learn about its features, installation and working with it. Now let's begin with a very brief introduction. So WhatATheme is a fully customizable portfolio theme that is built on Jekyll. Now if you're wondering what's Jekyll, here's a quick intro. Jekyll is a static site generator that transforms your plain text into static websites and blogs. If you want to learn more about it, you can prefer visiting its official site, which is jekyllrb.com. The link is in the description. Coming back to our topic, WhatATheme allows you to build your own portfolio website without writing a single snippet of code. You can blog and post your projects on your site using Jekyll admin. That's enough with the intro. Now let's have a brief look upon its features. Now this home page contains a sticky nav bar. There is a site title at the left end. The right end displays the site map. By default, this theme contains 5 pages: home, about, contact, blog and projects. You can create other pages too and they will come under the more drop-down section. Now this main title and the subtitle will be replaced by your own ones. You'll learn how to do it in the installation phase. Next, this read more button directs us to the about section. Talking about the About section, it is basically designed to describe a brief introduction about your own self. You can add your image here and write a 60-word paragraph here. These 2 buttons at the bottom, this button directs us to the Contact section and this button directs us to the blog page. Moving on to the Contact section. It is designed for your website visitors to get in touch with you. It provides visitors 3 different ways to contact you. This Ping Me on Messenger button will direct the visitor to your Facebook Messenger chat box. If the visitor wants to connect you via email, they can choose this option. It will direct the user to an email client with your email file in the recipient area. If the visitor wants to connect you via Twitter, they can choose this option. It will direct the user to the Twitter page where the visitor can tweet with a direct mention to your Twitter username. The You Can Find Me Here section is designed to provide visitors the address of your different social media platforms. You can add the following social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, GitHub, YouTube, Reddit, Behance, Dribble and Spotify. Now let's move on to the blog section. The blog section is designed to share your blogs. It also has an instant search box which will make it easier for the visitor to find a specific post. You can enter blog title, tag, post description, etc. and the post which matches the query will pop to the top. Now here is a sample post and here you can have a look how a simple post will look like. This image on the left side can be replaced with one you mentioned while creating this post using Jekyll admin. On the right side, it has a short post description which will be used by the search engines as the page description of this particular post, the date and the author of the post and the reading time the post requires. Now let's have a look at this footer section. It contains a small About the Author widget, a More Links widget which includes a subscribe via RSS link which can be used while submitting the site for indexing. Recent Post widget displays the latest 3 posts on your blog. Now moving on to the projects page. This page contains a list of projects in different cards from the data in the projects.yml file which you can edit manually or via Jekyll admin. Here I'll wrap up with the introduction phase. Now we will learn about how to install and how to use WhatATheme in the installation phase.
Hello everyone, I'm Harsh from the Dev Slot and now we'll look at how to install WhatATheme. You will be needing Git, Ruby and Jekyll, all of them installed in your system, as this is a Jekyll theme, and after that you have to fork the repository by simply visiting WhatATheme source repo. And then click on the fork button on the top right corner and now you will be prompted to select where to fork WhatATheme. So now you can click on your GitHub username and wait until the forking is done. Once the forking is completed, you can check out the fork from hyperlink on the top left corner below the forked repository name. Now you can clone this repository to your local machine by simply clicking on the code button and copying the URL, and then open Git Bash on your local machine by right clicking wherever you want to clone it and then clicking on Git Bash here submenu text. After Git Bash is up and running, type out git clone and then paste the repository URL by pressing Shift plus Insert. After the repository has been cloned, you have to simply right click on the folder and open it with Visual Studio Code or whichever code editor you are comfortable with. Now open up a terminal inside the root folder of WhatATheme and then type out bundle exec Jekyll s. and now your website is up and running on your specified localhost address. Now you can visit localhost port 4000/admin to access Jekyll's admin interface, where you can add or remove pages, posts, data files and static files. Here you can also change the configuration, which will change your portfolio's title, description and other details, which you can either edit in the raw editor or you can switch to the GUI editor by clicking on the button on the top. To make this portfolio live, you have to host it via Github Pages, and for that you have to open the settings of your forked repository, and here you can change the repository name, which will affect the link of your hosted portfolio. And now let's move down and click on this button under GitHub Pages subheading, and now choosing master from the drop down and simply click on the save button, which will reload the page. And now you can see a message under GitHub Pages subheading that your site is ready to be published at a certain URL. And that's pretty much it. If you liked our theme, don't forget to stargaze it on GitHub and make sure to use it and tag us on our social media handles. Thanks a lot for watching.